G'day and welcome to another chroniclechamber.com video review. Today we are going to be reviewing the Regal trade paperback titled Terror of the Phantom. You can find out more about this in our podcast where we interviewed the publisher and the cover artist who also did a lot of the interior work, Ankit, in episode 219. Now, Ankit, who normally does our reviews for Indian comics, is not doing this purely because he did a lot of this work and we wanted an impartial reviewer. I also have to give a shout out to Callum, where this is his copy, purely because I do not have my copy yet, so a shout out to Callum for that. Okay, let's look at it. Look, front cover, amazing. Love the movie style. Poster, you've got the good guy, you've got the main antagonist, and then you've got main characters, and then you've also got the Phantom with hero and devil. Now that's an iconic pose, and you know it's kind of like a must. Now the style, you know, you've got the explosion. Ankit's done a great job to mimic how Tony DePaul has drawn it, because let's face it, most of the artwork is Tony DePaul. Like that there is very iconic DePaulish, if that's such a word. Love this as a back one. Could have been used as the front cover, but I think he is right in using it as the back cover. Minor quip, and he will get a chuckle out of this, and I'm sorry, Ankit, but where's the chain of patience? Also, the Phantom can have videos and everything, but he still lights the skull throne with that and not using electricity. Look, you've got the interior. I love these background images of the Phantom and Chatu and in there. It adds care and depth. Like most fans wouldn't even notice it or wouldn't even notice the images, but it's just like a little bit extra, which just adds a little bit. Just adds, I don't know, I just really like it. You've got the content, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've 4, 5 stories. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories, and one of them is a 5-parter. So you can either go 9 stories or 5 stories, depending on how you like it. Dedication to Paul Ryan, very fitting touch. Look, the paper quality is very good. It's not quite as thick as a free one, but I like the paper quality. It's for a trade paperback, it's a nice feel. It's not too stiff to be able to open a comic. You know, like you can quite easily read it. Sometimes if it's too stiff, you don't want to read it past this because you're in fear of the binding to split. But that's not the case. Quite comfortably goes like this and it's readable. So very, very good job with that. The stories, great production, good colours, nothing's fuzzy, they haven't edited them, they've done a good job with it. And then you've got, where are we? So I'll just go to the end. You've got a nice tribute to Paul Ryan by Duncan the Everywhere Man. This is a nice interview with Tony DePaul. It just gives you a bit of an idea, a bit of a history about what happened. Look, in my opinion, every trade paperback needs these little extras because it gives people like me who have read these stories, have got these stories in 10 different issues, it gives us another reason to buy this. And that, a lot of the time, you'll learn something in this. A few little guys from Chronicle Chamber, myself, Dan and Mikkel from Chronicle Chamber, who obviously do Chronicle Chamber with Ankit, so it's nice, a little mention there. Then you've got this as well. Now, I wouldn't have mind, if I had to be picky, another extra page or two of this in largeness and, you know, with the progress shots, but, you know, that's being picky. And then maybe the type. I'm from my point of view, I never use type with lots of serifs in small writing, but that's a minor gripe. Spine's good. Like I said, it's easy to read. And then if you buy it through have basically sold out of these. So you got to get a Phantom fan to be able to get it for you. There's still some in Regal from India, but you can only buy them through India. They don't ship overseas. I believe Free are going to try and get a couple more, but I would not wait. I would, if you do not have one of these, contact Free first, and then when that doesn't happen, go find an Indian friend that will buy one for you. They do come with these collector cards here. So you've got a beautiful little pouch, and then, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a coarse type of paper, as you can see with the reflection there. That's from Graham Nolan. That's very nice. Now, I know Ankit is a huge fan, but the Phantom looks very much like a Hans Lindell, in my opinion. That's very Tony DePaul, and then there's that picture. However, if I had, probably the biggest gripe would be the sizing of these, because let's get a slip, and let's just show you what I mean. They fit, what do you call it, in height, but the length doesn't quite match. But that's a very minor gripe. At least they fit, and at least they're not overhanging kind of like that. That would be a major problem if that was the case, but that's not the case. So, look, these are good. Every fan likes little extras, even if you've got to pay for it extra on the Free website. Look, this is a great book. They've done a great job. There's potential for more collections like this. We've got the Mexican Phantom style. We've got the Lubunga Phantom. You've got probably a Nomad, one of these, the Phantom versus the Nomad, which would dovetail really well in this. I would like to see Free and other publishers. I would like to see at least 2 of these type of trade paperbacks released every year for Phantom fans. If marketed correctly, these would sell very well. Make sure you check out episode 219 for a full interview with Ankit and also the publisher of Prahesh, I think it was from memory. It is a must watch. You will enjoy it. From myself, thank you for watching. If I was to give this I'll give it a 4.5. Just a few little small cosmetic details like the serif, the size of the cards, and a couple of other little small things. Probably not seeing it as a 5, but a 4.5 is a very good review for a book. I look forward to the next one. Thank you. Stay safe and happy phantoming.